Let's go, Braves! Let's go, Braves! Let's go, Braves! Let's go, Braves! Come on in, come on in, come on over if you're watching that Pete McDivitt show. David Peterson is on the mound, 7.5, 2.98 ERA, 239. For the Mets, yes, but great for the away team.
CPI security defense for the New York Mets will look like this tonight. It looks identical to how it was last night.
Bofa, Olsen, Ozuna, Albies, Murphy, Lawrence Jr., White, Alvarez, and Allen. And for the Mets, Lindor, Soto, Nyman, Alonso, McNeil, Mott, Mullins, Alvarez, and Bate. Now, they don't even have the 3D ready. Come on, MLB. Come on, man. They say, play ball.
Well, this game was supposed to start at 7:10. When it's all said and done, it's going to be 8:45. So a
95-minute delay. First pitch, strike right in there, downtown Mets. Knight. Profile. Single. Very couple aggressive swing.
Continues to get on base at a high rate here in the month of August. And Olsen counts it on that two-seamer.
Oh, and one on Matty O. Matty O.
For Matt Olsen, we talked about it extensively.
Back, safe at first. Profile's back.
Consecutive game number 740. Why is that significant? Well, it ties Dale Murphy for the most consecutive games played in franchise history. Peterson is very different in the sense that he likes to run his two-seamer in the lefties. He actually goes to more lefties than he does right. I was looking at a picture. He said two-seamer.
No, that timer hasn't gone off yet. Hang on, I'll check. $120 left.
See if the Mets want to review it. Look like a good call, at least from where we can see it here. John Gibbons on the phone, but they're not going to challenge it. And for David Peterson, lucky for him,
safe at first.
He got hurt here because of the way that he came across that first base back. This could have gotten ugly. See how his leg is over the bat, and luckily Matt Olsen did not make any contact with it. Yeah, that's a great point. You see the reaction from Jeff McGill in that last shot. That kind of shut the hand in his face, like, look out. Yeah, you're right. That could have been ugly, but thankfully everybody okay.
Yeah. 1 on, 1 out. You're on the top of the first, ball upstairs.
Oh no. You okay? My classic frame there, freeze frame of your deal. Outside here,
Outside.
We talked about it last night. Is that back took a back swing? You can see it on the outside. There is no emotions that are kept within for Jeff McNeil. Mentioned David Peterson, an all-star this year. He's really been, CJ, their most consistent starter from the beginning of the season until now. They've had some starting pitching issues. I feel like David Peterson is kind of down under the radar these last couple of years. He's had himself a pretty good career, a bump on the road like most guys do, but he probably doesn't get the appreciation that he deserves with the bigger names in the rotation.
Go to the outside watering hole and turn it off. How in the hell did he do not make that play? What in the? Who in the hot in the what in the what in the what? How would he not keep us? That should have been a routine double play. 1-1, bang, bang. Pete Alonso couldn't hold the bag for no damn good reason. Two opportunities. The Mets are shooting themselves in the foot right now. Strike right there. Ozzy always.
The numbers aren't where they usually are for Ozzy. They've been better lately against left-handed pitching.
Come on, Blades. Come on over. Well, come on in. If you want to watching my partner channel on the Go Table. Oh, two out, one on.
They've lived the course of his career of dominating against left huge numbers.
Foul ball. How to play.
First time that Ozzy has hit cleanup since 2 years ago in 23. So the night before I started off my score, I got guess along where do I think the last going to go. I got right tonight. You know that Ozzy in the fourth box, and they're looking at how they're going to do it. I figured Drake wasn't going to play. So because of that, Ozzy gets fourth. Another grounder.
That'll do it.
No flight is just a flight. It's a new beginning.
Hi, nice to meet you.
A love story. A launch pad. It's your next step.
Oh, that's a light. Thank you. You're gonna do great.
And at Delta, we're proud to help you take it. Why am I seeing no differences in only 2 of my fields?
Great question, Alan. I've taken some soil samples. It looks like you might have some fertility issues, especially in that northern field.
From personalized insights to year-round support, we always show up.
2 woods. No count.
The feeling is mutual. Everything's very fresh.
Everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me and my mac and cheese. I wouldn't say our Culver's for any other restaurant. Culver's, we love our guests.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me, my marketplace.
From Wisconsin with love.
Love from the delicious.
A single with nothing else for the Braves at the top of the first. On the bottom of the first. If you watch any of these games, you always leading up because you can hear the song playing for Francisco Lindor. And then it's Soto again with the top 3. The lineup brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. The former Met, Carlos Carrasco, makes his first start here in a road uniform.
Carlos Coelho's who start in a Braves uniform on the road, doing it on the road against his former team, the Mets. Strike right there to his former teammate, Lindor.
Goes to Cleveland last year. Of course, he's been in Cleveland quite a bit. And then comes to New York for the Yankees, and now here with the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, from the Yankees.
Against his former team. I wonder if we got a little better of an ovation from these fans. Maybe it's because of the different uniform. The end didn't go necessarily as well as they would have liked it to. He's a really likable and good guy. But mixed reviews when they announced Carlos Carrasco.
Carlos Carrasco. Lindor sends this one down the line for a stand-up double. Turns that one around.
Curveball here from Carlos Carrasco, and it's middle down. And for Francisco Lindor, we talked about how cold he was coming into this one, but he had the bunt, base hits, and better at bats the rest of the day yesterday for him.
Yeah.
In there as well. You feel like it's just a matter of time before he's going to snap out. Remember yesterday for the Mets, all of their damage was with 2 outs. All 13 runs, all 6 homers came with 2 outs. Tonight it's a leadoff double for Lindor to get the party started for New York. And that's Soto.
Ball.
There's that changeup you're talking about, CJ.
I mean a strike. How's that changeup?
So
We're talking about
definitely a strike, but
Juan Soto.
That's kind of his game. Complain about just any pitch that he doesn't swing. That will rule inside. It's Mark Ripperger that tonight is the home plate umpire. He's having a really good year. When you look at things like correct call percentage, pitch test among umpires in baseball, a really good number for him. And against lefties, a little bit tighter left-handed hitters than he is against the righties.
Ball inside.
With yet another walk.
Yet another walk.
He now has 90 most in baseball. Here's the CPI security defense for the Braves. Profar Harris the plate. Then on the infield, the Nacho, Nick Allen, Ozzie Mendelson, and then Sean Murphy gets. Two on, nobody out. Brandon Nimmo. But a 3-run homer yesterday, his 20th of the season. So with where Carlos Carrasco's stuff is at this point in his career, at 38 years old, he really is counting on a lot of runs with the 2-seam fastball and the changeup. He's got 6 lefties in the lineup when you consider Lindor as well. So what he did to Soto, try to keep him honest in, but most of those outs are going to come away on the 2-seamer and the changeup. Changeup down and fouled away by Nimmo. And Nimmo is the longest tenured man. He's been here 10 seasons. What does that mean? Well, these guys were teammates for all 3 years that Carrasco was here, so they know each other well. And changeup outside.
Change up outside. 2-2. Count.
Teammates in Cleveland, teammates here in New York. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he does it here again as the runner out at second base.
Yeah. Ball. I mean, a strike fouled back. Go, wait.
And those 2 teammates in Cleveland, 5 years and 2.5 years together here in New York. And a battle here, Carrasco and Nimmo. Nimmo yesterday snapped an 0 for 20 skid in a big way with that 3-run homer. And here he's reaching the bases for loaded, nobody out.
Bases all loaded with Mets. Here comes Pete Alonso.
Standing ovation, and that looked like a show of strike. On the heels of his record-setting night last night. Center field. The Mets are going to try to score 2, and they will. And Alonso's 5th series continue.
Should have been out of this.
Carrasco wanted to run the center in, and he did, but not quite far enough in, and probably
Didn't get far enough in.
more like the belt to make sure
God dang it.
in there. Enough room for Peter Lawson to get his arms extended. Still got a little bit below the barrel. And so himself just that base hit the center field. And already a beating on the mound. With Chris, just a quick word for Carrasco. Tough story for Carrasco against his former team here. 2
Yeah.
runs in, 19 pitches thrown, no outs recorded as he
I shall return, everybody. Ball.
So what you know about Jeff McNeil, he puts the ball in place. The highest contact rate in this lineup by far. He's also a very difficult guy to double up. You know, think about a situation like this. He only has dropped in the play so far this year, something that Carlos Carrasco desperately needs right now. McNeil was the only Met who did not get a hit yesterday. He was 0 for 4. He did reach via walk. Oh, he went. McNeil animated, upset at the call by Big Mark Boxer. That's a good job for a bunch of different reasons. Obviously, you want to get that first out. Here's a look at the changeup here, which is really kind of more of a splitter. What we would call a box right at the full split finger. So he gets really good depth down. And McNeil, who does not strike out hardly at all, one of the better strikeout rates in the game, did not hold up this one. That's big. Yes, he did. All those years with Cleveland, Carlos Carrasco did have one relief appearance here in 2013, but again, he has never started at Citi Field in any other uniform other than a New York Met uniform until tonight. Two and one to 10. Pitch for the 38-year-old Carlos Carrasco. Slider, a pretty good one, 3-2. Big pitch right along. Another guy in this inning, which you don't necessarily want to give Marte, but Cookie, no pun intended here, Carrasco has a great slider. Payoff pitch. Third walk at the end for Carrasco. They're loaded again. Sixteen of his 29 pitches outside of the zone so far. Now he faces Mullins. Mullins a couple of hits yesterday in that 13-run outburst by New York. Fouls back the two-seamer, and it's a 2-2 count. Since coming over the deadline for Baltimore, he has become the everyday center fielder for New York, allowing Jeff McNeil to go back to his more natural second base position. Right now at the plate, and another 3-2 count against Carrasco here. And that was a slider that just spun and moved on right to that ball. For Carlos Carrasco, you didn't see him kind of reach down for the rods of that. You wonder sometimes when you see that early on, it's an issue for him here on a good night. Takes it right off the grass. Right at the plate. Save. Now they would slide in there, but they get 3-0. But a pretty heroic effort in right field by Eli White. Now what the Braves are doing right now is checking in whether or not they think that Nimmo left early, because that's pretty impressive that he scored as quickly as he did. So they just want to confirm it. It's a great job by Eli White, as you mentioned. Nimmo has got first ball running in, making that catch and coming up and throwing the ball. We know Nimmo can run it. He was nearly out. The Braves are not going to challenge this. Eli White did everything you could ask for. So they appeal instead of asking for a review, right? You step off, you throw over. And this is very interesting now if these umpires are getting together to talk about it. Or did they challenge it? Okay. So there is an official challenge for that Braves dugout. I didn't see the signal. You know, it's funny. I forgot that part, right? You challenge it first, and then you make the call. I say you step off control, the pitcher does, and then if you don't like the call, then you challenge it. That's actually really smart. Give the umpires that opportunity first to make the call. They're not just going to call and run really early, right? You got to challenge it first. When you watch it live, it's hard. We can't watch both at the same time, right? So I'm watching Eli, and I know again Nimmo could run well. I was like, man, it seemed like he got there really quick. They just showed it on the video over here. It does not appear that he left early. I would agree. Which is good base running by Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, we just saw this, and we're showing it to you at home. He was there, foot still on the back when the catch is made. So it appears it will be an RBI for Mullins at a 3-0 ball game. And that's a tougher one to get lined up to make the decision on for the Braves in the replay room. The idea of trying to get both of those, so we line them up and time them right, and then make that decision.
Review, the call to do is confirm the runner cannot leave early. Run scored on the advances of the count.
One scores and 9 homes in
It
the
might seem like you're taking a big chance there. It also would obviously been great to get that call. It's 2 runs and the inning is over. So the Braves take a chance, and unfortunately, it does not go their way. Carrasco, a long inning here, 36 pitch coming. And Alvarez, who had a big night last night with 2 homers and a double, stands at the plate. So he will throw at least 39 in this inning, which is tied for the second most of any single inning in his career. Most of these have thrown, you have to go back to 2017, between 44 pitches in an inning. Carrasco's last year here as a vet was Alvarez's rookie season, so this guy has caught him several times. And Carrasco, the veteran, gets the young catcher swing as the Mets take a 3-0 lead.
I want to take a moment to shout out one of the behind-the-scenes heroes here at MLB, the one and only Zoom Phone. Harold, you with me?
Absolutely, Lauren. For MLB, Zoom's AI first business phone system helps in so many ways. It's easy to manage, gives teams the tools they need to do their best work, elevates the fan experience, and keeps things secure and reliable so MLB runs smoothly.
For a real behind-the-scenes hero, see how Zoom Phone is the right call for your business.
I'm Jordan, and I'm so much more than my diagnosis, and I have a lot more to go. Can Kisqali do more for you? Talk to your doctor. Visit Kisqali.com to hear real patient stories. In a world of constant to-dos, you deserve a vehicle to help you get things done. With intuitive MB UX technology, AI driver customization, and backed by a 165-point inspection process, Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles surpass the highest standards. So tackling your to-do list has never been more doable.
Second inning, let's go down to Wiley Ballard, our Cruz Blanca field report. Well, Brett, it seems like Ronald Acuna Jr. is on the cusp of a return. It could be any day now, according to manager Ryan Sickers. Run the bases well, he's taking some swings. All things point in the right direction for Ronald. On the flip side, Austin Riley took some ground balls yesterday and still feeling a little bit of discomfort, so we'll kind of monitor that as the rest of this road trip unfolds. But that's the latest as far as two of those teenagers to Braves offense.
Some encouraging news, no doubt. We missed both of those guys in a really big way. Ronald now is getting a little bit closer, and you see here on Austin Riley, when it's the same injury a second time, right in the same area with the abdomen. You just want to be really careful, make sure he's 100% ready. But we mentioned it yesterday. Ronald looked really good running the bases. He looked good in that.
That'd be so frustrating for Austin Riley. Remember, it was August of last year. He got hit by a pitch out at Los Angeles against the Angels, had the rest of the season disrupted. That was a more serious injury, but now he's got this nagging injury that he's trying to battle back from here in 2025. But it has given, if you're looking for a silver lining, Nacho Alvarez, pretty good run over there at third base.
Oh, great. And we talked about, man, his defense looks really good. He's been very impressive. And so it's nice to see for Nacho that I feel like when that's your natural position, opportunities are really not going to pop up.
It's the other third baseman, Brett Beatty, here. Sean Murphy is 0 for 1. You mentioned Peterson. Now he's a ground ball pitcher. All 4 outs on the ground so far for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Another game is kind of down in a different direction. We don't see maybe as many two-seam fastballs. We don't see as many fastballs as we used to see. But Peterson is a guy who's got a good one, and see value. Keeping the baseball on the ground. He's got an average defense on that. That's been a great defense, but yeah, he still had a really good year.
And as I mentioned, he has kind of been the stabilizing force in that Mets rotation. Earlier in the year, surprisingly, everybody got off to a good start for the Mets, and they started to have some injuries. The numbers went downhill. The starters have really been struggling over the last month, but Peterson has been pretty stable. 1-2 to Harris. Bounce foul. In fact, it's a crazy stat, but Peterson is the only starter for the Mets to complete 6 innings since June 7th. He's done it 8 times since then, but no other starter since June 7th has gone 6 innings for the Mets.
You're talking more than, 2 months?
Yes.
That is really incredible. And considering the position they're in, I know they slipped too late, but they have been right there.
Keep an eye on Jack.
Recently outside of the
I don't see one, okay?
for first place in the division.
Wait, nothing.
Look at that there for Harris. They got Kodai Senga back from a hamstring strain. He hasn't been particularly sharp. We talked about Clay Holmes last night and him wearing down a little bit as a former reliever. So it'll be interesting to see how this Mets team does starting pitching wise down the stretch. Third pitch from number 23, Peterson, and it is a slider. That strikes out Michael Harris.
Well, after he busts it in and breaks his back, we talked about this for the Brightsville on the lefties. But the idea of keeping lefties honest so you can open up the outside part of the play, which is exactly what David Peterson just did.
That looked low, but it is called a strike, 0-1. Eli White not in the lineup yesterday. Brujan got the start. Good defensive play there last inning, and now there's a 1-2 count here in the top of the second. 2-3 for David Davis.
Febreze. Do you love your plugins but wish you had more control of the scent? Meet the Febreze Plus Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug with added features for more control, including a cord for flexible placement options, 3 intensity settings with the ability to turn it off, and a boost button for extra scent whenever you want. For long-lasting scent you can control. Febreze Plug Scent Booster. In a world of constant to-dos, you deserve a vehicle to help you get things done. With intuitive MBUX technology, AI driver customization, and backed by a 165-point inspection process, Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles surpass the highest standards. So tackling your to-do list has never been more due.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's paintbrush.
everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade a Culver's for any other restaurant. Culver's, we love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me, my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Love from the North.
In a world of constant to-dos, you deserve a vehicle to help you get things done. With intuitive MBUX technology, AI.
Carlos Carrasco perhaps looking to make a mid-start adjustment to go at the bottom of the second, similar to the one we saw him make last Thursday against the Marlins. Take a look. The first couple innings against the Fish last week gave up 5 runs, throwing over 60% fastballs and sliders. The final 3 2/3 into the 6th gave up just the 1 run, while leading primarily on his curveball and changeup. CJ, you mentioned his changeup has been his best pitch. Obviously, you want to protect it. But it did seem like when Drake Baldwin started going to those other pitches, he found some success in the latter half of that last start.
Yeah, it was a tough second inning. Gave up all 5 of those runs in that second inning. I think Carlos Carrasco is a veteran. He's been around. He understands this. He's in that position now where he can disguise that fastball a little bit. Whether he's using the off-speed pitches early and trying to finish guys late, kind of pitching backwards, whatever it takes to get guys off of the heater, because fastball has been an issue for him. 308 against the 2 season, 405 batting average against this one.
There is the 4-seamer, a strike to Brett Beatty. Dooley in that first inning of 3 walks. He had 3 walks in a game all year, let alone a single inning.
Always a respectable walk rate for Carlos Carrasco. So who knows? Maybe there was some emotion involved, but then we realized again, it's not Cleveland where he's got all this stuff. 3 years here in this uniform, making 34 starts as a New York Met. That's some good years in there. So maybe there was some emotion for him in inning number 1.
How about this? I was talking to Carlos yesterday. He said he lived in Manhattan the 3 years he pitched there at Citi Field. That was about an hour daily commute. He got more enjoyment on the off days. But Beatty won away.
Well, I think for some guys when they come in and they have an opportunity to play in New York, they want that full experience. And that full experience, if you live in the city, plus you can't get paid, you know, you get to the hotel in the ballpark. But make sure you leave early, give yourself some space for some potential traffic and other guys. Get a little older, more settled in. See you much Chester Bay, Connecticut, Long Island, suburban life. You guys see it a lot.
Odor got the double in the first inning and came around to score. We were talking about these 2 guys being teammates in Cleveland, and then here they were part of the same trade. Cleveland shipped it together in January 21. So these are longtime teammates that have known each other going back to 15.
It's a curveball last time. This time it's a DC fastball that you again see it right there down the middle. Looks like he's trying to get it down and away. Too much to play right now against Francisco Lindor. Soto walked last inning. Well, just as Riley was talking about, some of the struggles for Carrasco with the fastball. A two-seamer for a base hit for Francisco Lindor. A four-seamer here to Juan Soto in a one-out count that unfortunately crushes 407 feet. That's a nice play by that young man out there. Eliminated wearing the number 22 jersey, but with Brett Payton's name on the back. With half of it correct. He got a souvenir and a story out of it. Right now, Carrasco struggling here against his former team. So that jersey's a year old because Brett Navy wore number 22. They remember the story from spring training when Juan Soto came over. The gift, I believe, was a Yukon or some kind of big SUV that he got for him in spring training in exchange for Baby giving up his number 22. You're number one. Came over here. That was a nice one. Harris gets it. Cameron Harris for second. Stay out of it. So after this time from Carlos Carrasco, I mentioned earlier we saw one to the onside that did not have a lot of breakthrough. This one looks very similar. But when it spins out there against Brandon Dillon and drives it the other way. You're right, it was a Chevrolet Tahoe. Oh, that's Soto against Baby. The salary difference, Soto making just shy of $62 million this year, Baby $800,000. So I think Juan Soto goes forward to get at least. And that's the little boy. It's like, hey, no Range Rover. They are still serenading Pete Alonso here, left over from last night, and they got another 2 RBI single in the first hit. Top. It certainly looked like it was in the strike zone. Mentioned umpire tonight here. He's getting really good. He's missed a couple of things this season already. Yet in this play here to get people off now, will it be a situation where Carrasco will try to get it backwards, or is he going to continue to stay off speed? 2-2. Full count. 5 runs driven in the series for Alonso. It gives him 98 on the season. That is now tied with Cal Raleigh for the most RBI in Major League Baseball. No RBI here. Way up into the New York sky and down into the glove of Michael Harris. Now Jeff McNeil. Speaking of jersey numbers being exchanged and gifts being given, he gave his number 6 to the man on deck, Starling Marte, for the 2022 season. It switched to number 1, and Marte gave him a Rolex watch for that number. That's generous. Gonna get some different friends. I'll gift you my old polos after that.
Nice, yeah, appreciate that.
What a fantastic chicken salad sandwich for us, that's all. Even after all the rain, a pretty good crowd here tonight at Citi Field for Game 2 of this set. If that's fair, and it is, it's going to put us into the run. Jeff McNeil, double 6-0. Slaughter here from Carlos Carrasco. He's just not a little time with that pitch where you're not seeing a lot of breakdown. Here it is again, and you just don't see it moving very much. He's trying to get it in. He started it middle, but stayed middle. And with a very middle pitches, but it's backed up kind of spinning sliders. Aaron Bummer just got up after that RBI double, starting to throw for Atlanta. Now Marte and his Rolex watch coming to play. There's a long way to go with this one, but coming in yesterday's game, the Madison Carlos Mendoza talked about the frustration, 7-game skid, having lost 11-12. Yesterday, they put up 13, already up 6-0 here today in the second inning. Two outs, 2-2 pitch. Right back to Carrasco. But the Mets tack on 3 more as we head to inning number 3.
It's another rivalry series presented by Booking.com.
Strike 3 call. Such a beautiful score.
Your rivalry game accommodations at Booking.com.
To everyone out there who loves Star Wars,
The feeling is mutual. Everything's very fresh.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
this is unique and not necessary.
I wouldn't pay our orders for any other restaurant. We love our guests.
Love. As much as our guests love us.
Safe Flight replace.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield. But at least you can go to SafeFlight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Can confirm. Very easy.
SafeFlight can come to you for free. And our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home.
Safe Flight repair. Safe Flight replace.
Get it fixed now and pay later only at SafeFlight.com.
Wind the clock back to last night. Our Who's Got the Sauce brought to you by Zaxby's. First two corner runs through it in for Nacho Alvarez.
Yeah, good to see certainly for after we talked about having the idea of kind of taking off those boxes and the big league here. See that one? Good to see him get a couple of RBIs. He down into it.
Then at 8 tonight, leading off the third inning. Mentioned the Mets in that 7-game skid. They fell 6 games back to the Phillies. They gained a game yesterday. The Phillies already lost today 8-0 to Cincinnati. So the Mets have chance to get back within 4 as they beat Atlanta tonight. Two to Nacho. Fouled off. Peterson missing high, runs the count 3-2. You can see it there, bottom right corner. It is really, really close. Probably would have been an ABS strike. You watch a lot, you're thinking wall. And it's not where he catches it. You see where he catches it, it looks like he's below his arm, but it's where it crosses the plate. 3 straight strikeouts for David Peterson. Out of the bottom of the order, and Nick Allen. Kind of mentioned Peterson and him quietly being on a good run. The fact that he started last year, 43 times he has started. 2.94 ERA, that's pretty solid. Incredibly impressive. And for some reason here, I don't think it's a small market in New York, but I think it's because of all the other big names that have been on this roster that he's been somewhat overshadowed. But he's been excellent. Deep in the hole, short and good. Flips it over, but has no chance. And that'll be a single for Nick Allen. It was a good effort by Trent Sisselman. He's not going to have a chance. He got rid of it quick. Tried to get that all the way over in the air. Even if it was on target, I believe Nick Allen probably sees this out. Second hit for Atlanta. Profar had the first, back in the first inning. Now he bats here in the third. Toward the middle, and Jerkson Profar is 2 for 2. And Nick Allen heading for third, and gets in there. Well, not hit hard, but hit in a really good spot for Jerks and Profile. We noted it in his first at bat. Coming out aggressive and swinging, and here's a little kind of kick me over curveball that is elevated. He's not going to let it go by for a strike. Not the way that Peterson is throwing it tonight. Kind of knuckled it up the middle there. Like a 80 miles an hour off the bat. Kind of that same formula for Profile tonight. He's only seen 3 pitches, but 2 singles. Not all the walks that he has had over the last 10 days. It's been a good stretch for the Braves left fielder. Olsen comes up swinging. Olsen has had success against Peterson in his career. Our Xfinity Game Changer feature, 5 hits, 4 homers against Peterson. A real comfort level, and what makes that so impressive, yes, left on left is part of it, but David Peterson does not let up home runs. Keeps the baseball on the ground, just 9 allowed this year, 8 of those for right-handed hitters, so just 1 left on left. Any hunch of why maybe Matt Olson has had more success against him in that area? It's going to be mistakes, right? Without looking at it, it's like a simple look at it, but chances are some of those breaking balls maybe that he leads up for Matt Olson. If he drive the ball out the other way, get a hold of a fastball that is down and away. But the fact that he's even got the ball in the air as much as he has is a tough. Sure, that's at the back of Peterson's mind. Oh, you know it. When you're talking, that's probably got to be close to the most home runs he's allowed to any single hitter, especially when it's left on left. That's going to jump off the page, and you're not going to forget about it. He did get Olsen to hit it on the ground in the first. So here's the other thing. We're not the only ones who got up to the slow start today. I don't know what happened with the umpires. They did not rotate the way that they usually do. It's not Mark Richard behind the plate tonight. It's actually Nick Lentz. Oh! And so there's your heat map, and you can see why maybe it's been a little tighter, and he has missed some calls. So good job, umpires, you guys. What happened there? I don't think I've ever seen it in 12 games for about 10 years now where the umpires don't stay in rotation. Upstairs, and it is a ball. Yeah, and we received the umpires for all 3 games of the series yesterday, and it was the standard rotation. So nobody notified us up here on Press Row. Maybe from Mark Berkshire, he doesn't work the plate after a rain delay. Might be his contract. It's like Newman. Doesn't work in the rain. Seconds, Profar will get into scoring position here, but Olsen is down on strikes. Some frustration for Matt Olson because this curveball caught a pretty good amount in the zone. And again, he's swung that pretty well against David Peterson. No doubt he saw the eyes probably lit up. But he ended up missing that curveball. See if Ozuna can get the Braves on the board here in the 3rd inning. Peterson and Matt Olson before home runs, but most of these allowed any single hitters. A couple of guys that have taken a beat twice, including this guy right now who played in Marcelo Ozuna. Well, another one here cut this lead in half. The first 2-0 count tonight for Peterson. And now his first 3-0 count. Pitch number 50 tonight for the Southpaw. Marcell Ozuna with his 77th walk of the season, a new career high for the Big Bear. Jeremy Hefner, 6-year pitching coach, is coming out. Good spot now for us. He already showed you what he's done against lefties in his career, so he's been great against left-handed pitching. And as you fall in behind, you're looking for these opportunities for guys who's very good this season, and David Peterson. This is a big moment right now to keep the Braves in this game. And I'm prepared to find any. That's they had that practice on the field. He's done a lot for then you can also let get the start on him. And it was windy before that storm came through, and the ball was flying out of the ballpark. It seems a lot calmer now with the storm's through, but I'm watching a little bit of BP. I said, oh, this is in for another big one here tonight. Yeah, right before that rain came in, the wind kicked up. It rained decently heavy, and then the skies just opened up. And we didn't get started tonight at 8:45 and 95 minutes away. Ozzy sharp grounder, Beatty recovers and makes the play to keep the Braves off the board in the top of the third. It's another rivalry series presented by Booking.com. Right for a call.
Everybody hates that. She eats all the food she loves and stays slim. Candy starts herself dieting, yet still can't lose weight. Beth has an unfair advantage. She takes Almazet, a breakthrough healthy weight loss shake that fixes your metabolism to help you lose weight in a whole new way. Almazet is all natural, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Almazet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets. Be like Beth and get the unfair weight loss advantage with Almazet. Go online now to get started with Almazet.
The Cal brand Smart Stacks Pro with RNAi technology is the only product that gets you more than double the root node protection at competitive price. That's right, more than double the protection. Never settle. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from on and off the field. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by the all-star lineup of Chevy Trucks. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
6-0 Bets, and now they're back near the bottom of the third with the bottom third of their order coming to the plate. So Carrasco, tough night for him. It's already on the bullpen, and Aaron Bummer. And for Aaron Bummer, a rarity that he gets a nice clean inning. We talk about him often as the guy that has got to come in with runners on base, but now on for the 40th time this season. Curveball, two-seam fastball, sweeper, and four-seam. I think this is it, too. Baseball on the outfield might not have to go get another one. Clean it up out there. Come on, guys. It's only Wednesday. Stay under control. Well, this is that two-seam fastball, so not only up, but also running in to Cedric Mullins on that tough angle that Aaron Bummer throws from. Guy at Bullets, who's from Snellville, Georgia, went to Brookwood High School in Snellville, 30 miles away from Truist Park. What did you think of this deadline move for the Mets? They needed some help. I think it makes perfect sense. You talk about it, get Jeff McNeil over at second base. They were having a hard time getting that position solidified. You get a great defender. It's from the left side, good athlete, all kind of things you're looking for. Fundamentally really solid, which sometimes has been a problem here. I think part of it is that Tyler Taylor was swinging the bat okay, but there were some issues there. I felt like there was an opportunity for an upgrade, and they got it. And I think their lineup and their defense is in a better position.
He had been with the Orioles his entire career, was drafted by them in 2015, debuted for them 3 years later in 2018. So now a Met. Shoots it to left. Profile reels it in. Great message from Texas.
From Braves Country to the world. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Anthony's 1-1 to Alvarez. Alvarez recalled from AAA July 21st, hitting over 300 assists. Yesterday with those 2 homers and a double. And he did go 1-2. Strikes him out. Good curveball down, and Alvarez chases.
And a really good adjustment from Aaron Bummer. Tried to do it previously, but left that out. Arm side comes back here and gets exactly where he wants it against an aggressive Francisco Alvarez.
Ninth batter in the order, Brett Faggy, 0-for-1 from ground out. Bummer tries to second that down in order in the third. Now looking at his left hand wrist area. The sinker, 92 miles an hour, lifts it up to get past Ozzie. Hopefully that for Ozzie, it's just about some of the dirt that he probably got here, not any issues. You can see how it kind of got all of his glove right there to a full extension. Yeah, it's pretty enough a little bit, that's all. Always worry a little bit about that left wrist that he fractured last year. Francisco Lindor. So Lindor batting for the third time in 3 innings. Top 3 in the Mets order, Lindor, Soto, and Nibble. They have reached all 6 times, and they have scored all 6 runs tonight for New York.
And as tough as they have been on this kind of run offensively, the top 3 in their order, a lot of this has to do with Juan Soto, but an 818 OPS for the Mets. That's one of the best numbers in baseball.
But it looks like Bummer is going to get Lindor. Here he does, and we are through 3.
In a world of constant to-dos, you deserve a vehicle to help you get things done. With intuitive MB UX technology, AI driver customization, and backed by 165-point inspection process, Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles surpass the highest standards. So tackling your to-do list has never been more doable.
Why am I seeing no differences in only two of my fields?
Great question, Alan. I've taken some soil samples. It looks like you might have some fertility issues, especially in that northern field.
From personalized insights to year-round support, we always show up. Channel.
Everyone's talking about how to get more protein in their diet. Well, stop talking and head to Subway for tons of delicious protein-packed footballs, like the Ultimate BMT, loaded with 54 grams of protein, or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, coming in at 58 grams of protein, all on irresistible fresh-baked bread. And now Subway MVP Rewards members can get 40% off any football ordered in the app. Get all the protein you crave at a price you can't resist. Order now on the Subway app.
It's another rivalry series presented by Booking.com. Back in the city that never sleeps, it is 6 to nothing of the Nets. Here in Queens at Citi Field. That was Washington Square Park. Sheer and I were out for a walk and took that really cool footage. And I got very curious about that whole archway. Of course, she was really smart and kind of filled me in on all the history, but that was to commemorate George Washington's inauguration 100 years after he was our very first president here in the United States. So pretty cool. And then those two statues of George were added 20 or so years later. But that's pretty neat. And that part was happening at like 11 o'clock on Monday night. See some guys playing chess or checkers in there. Oh, it was unbelievable how many people were out on a Monday evening that late. That's why I say the city that never sleeps. Always action. There was also big applause coming back from break because they announced and put on the video board that everybody that waited out the rain delay and came tonight is going to get a voucher to attend a game next year, a day game here at Citi Field. So that got the fans excited. They said in April of next year. Oh, was it April? I think they said April. I saw day game, but you're probably right. Like, hey, come back when it's 47 degrees and raining sideways. And I'm not 100% sure. I looked up half. I thought it said also weekday. I'm sure it's not, but it's not. Yeah, either way. Yeah, nice tip. I mean, you're still here. And you're still getting a full game in. But I wonder, so Steve Cohen had tweeted out, he's pretty active, probably the most active owner in baseball when it comes to social media, that he would be here for this entire series. They came in struggling, 1-11 over their last 12. So he'll be here all 3 games. So I'm thinking he's here, kind of getting a feel, and thought, you know what, I want to do something nice for our fans. That's nice when you're worth about $18 billion. Yeah, surrounding air. Got that in the match trade. Murphy with the leadoff walk. Harris struck out in the second. Bouncer that gets through. Murphy stops at second. So a good start to the 4th inning here for the Braves.
Good start here for the Braves in the 4th. Come on, Braves. Come. Let's go, Braves.
That base hit to the right side. Murphy jumping out of the way.
6-0, Max.
Michael Harris, 4 straight multi-hit games, and a chance now tonight to get that up to 5. He's 1-2 with a single.
6-0, boy, Max. Swing and miss. Strike one.
We're smelling something here in the booth, and it's not hot dogs or popcorn. Like I'm back in Washington Square Park. Yeah, no, we're in Denver. Keith's airdrop still open. We gotta send it. So, oh, Gary, to put that out. Five Ks for Peterson tonight. He's got that really good put-away curveball. We talked about the guy who doesn't throw particularly hard, between contact trying to go ground balls, but that curveball and slider combination, you get some decent swing of this. Braves still have not had a ball hit in the air here tonight. At least either been a strikeout, walk, or a ball on the ground. So far, the closest to what you would consider something in the air, that soft liner to the left to start the game. Peterson falling behind Nacho Alvarez 3-0 here with 2-1 in the top of the fourth. The 3-0 pitch is nowhere near. Braves got a chance here. Bases loaded with 1 out. Very surprising to see from David Peterson, and that's going to prompt a meeting as Francisco Alvarez heads out there. Very respectable walk rate, a little bit better than league average, but a very good one. We have a couple of walks that we've seen here in this inning for David Peterson. What is it, 3 in the night? 3, yes. There's our buddy sitting down below a sliced bread. Trying to figure it out, right? So he's got number 5 on. Obviously, Freddie all those years wearing number 5. I'm trying to figure if there's something else that we're missing. You know, Hank wore it 1 year, 1954. Wore number 5 as well. As a Brave.
Yeah.
Chris Woodward, I'm sure you remember that year, 07. Yeah. But I just don't know what they're
Yeah. Bases loaded.
I can tell you this, if it's obvious, someone will let us know very quickly. Whatever it is, just give us the Braves fan right down in front of us here in the second inning.
Yep.
All right, so the visit is over, and Nick Allen, who singled last inning, bats again here in the fourth. Line drive, foul, right past Sean Murphy at third base.
Right past Sean Murphy at third.
Gets ahead of Allen 0-2.
Gets ahead of Allen 0-2.
The lefty fires.
Ball.
93 upstairs. So likely in this situation, setting up that slider again to see if he can get Nick Allen to chase. And throw that trophy fastball up above the zone and then try to change angle. Two-seamer outside corner.
Two-seamer outside corner.
Up on there, registered at 87. I was going to ask you about that. He's changed up since at 84, two-seamer at 91, coming into this one, so it could have been somewhere in between.
Yeah, I really don't know. Oh. Foul ball.
Well, if nothing else, the Braves making Peterson work. He was quick early. He got 6 outs on just 27 pitches, but since then, over the last 4 outs, he's thrown 42 pitches. To get to 69 here, now number 70. And it's upstairs. And there was some frustration from David Peterson in the byline after that curveball, but Nick Allen fouled off that he seems like he's not getting the baseball that he wants. Obviously, a couple of walks this in, a 4-pitch walk to Alvarez, and he's battling himself. 2-2. Foul off.
Fouled off.
Bases juice.
Bases all juice.
Full count. There's nowhere to put Nick Allen to the top of the lineup and Profar waiting on deck. Remember, yesterday's game was tied at 5, but since then the Mets have scored 14 straight. Let's see if the Braves can change that here in the 4th inning. And they will. It's an RBI walk for Allen. Peterson's control issues continue. It's 6-1. Frustrated because of the walks and the inability to make an adjustment right now for David Peterson. And that works out well for the Braves because Jurickson Profar so far this evening has been slinging a good bat. Single in the first, a single in the third. And another visit to the mound here from Jeremy Hefner. Garrett starting to throw. Just as Hefner came out of the dugout, he got up to loosen.
This is maybe just to buy him a little time.
Mentioned Peterson was the only starter to complete 6 innings for the Mets since way back June 7th, which is hard to believe. He's also the last Mets starter to pick up a win on July 26th. Profar, left field, and that ball is straight.
Foul. 1 is in.
He's going to score 3.
2 is in. 3 is in.
3 hits tonight, just over 3 runs, and Atlanta is within 2.
Atlanta is within 2 runs. RBI double. 3-1 double.
Something over the middle because Jurickson Profar again has been so aggressive. What's he see? 4 pitches now and 3 plate appearances, and so you wanted a quality pitch. They couldn't do it. Luckily, that ball stayed fair. We couldn't see it from where we are, but he kept hooking, and it caught the line. What a great job by Jurickson Profar, and for the Braves to take advantage of the back control all of a sudden for David Peterson. Yeah, you're right, CJ. 4 pitches. He swung it all 4. He's 3 for 3.
He has 3 for 3. Ball 1. Braves are within 2. Let's go Braves. 1 out. 4th inning. Let's go.
Nothing really away. 2-seamer here. Baby goes crashing into the camera well.
Into the camera well.
Set nothing away. Yes, I think we come out.
I'll be right back, everybody. Let's go. Have one Braves team, which is the Atlanta Braves.
So Matty O down twice on the slider. Once last year, once in 23, and then he took him deep twice in 2022 on heaters. Let's have 1 at 25 here, Matty. Let's tie this thing at 6. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's threatening to walk another here. Carrasco had his command issues to start tonight with Atlanta, and now Peterson the same thing for the Mets. His 80th pitch, and it misses inside. And that is going to be the night for David Peterson. Carlos Mendoza is turning to the bullpen here in the 4th.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer, with less static and wrinkles. So you start to wonder.
Yeah, boys.
Should you bounce on the finance side?
I damn
Will it
commercials.
be very soft?
I really can.
Strong, less clean. Bounce can't do it all, but for fresher, softer, better laundry. Bounce.
Two words. No. Count. Oh yeah. He did.
Yogurt with high-quality ingredients and no harmful pesticides save the world? Can yogurt teach us to be better people with a deeper appreciation of the earth and each other? Man, it's a lot to ask of yogurt. But if it's a really good yogurt, it could save you from saying, we have food at home. For the millionth time. Stony Field Organic. Good on purpose.
4 home in the 4th for Atlanta. They're working on more.
4 home.
They stream every out of market
Oh,
game.
boy.
They stream MLB Network 24/7 for the entire season. MLB.TV is where you go for details. And the details on the bullpen is Greek Garrett coming on now for the New York Mets. So it's been good with that ERA. Strikeout rate is really good. The walks have not been great for him. So interesting time for him to come in this game right now when there have been some walk issues for the New York Mets. He leads for the cover. 2-seam fastball sits at 97.
Yep.
He splits sweeper also a 4-seam. And for the 3rd time this year, a Met pitcher has walked 4 batters in an inning. Did not think it would be David Peterson, but the Braves will take the assistance.
Yep.
Braves scored 4 in the 4th yesterday, and now 4 in the 4th here in Game 2 of the series. And searching for more, so Ozuna takes the sweeper high. And David Peterson, even though, as we said, has been their most consistent starter. Doesn't matter here in New York. As he exited, he heard a few boos. He certainly did. And the frustration, obviously, is real, especially when you were spotted 6 runs. Take a look at the New York Mets and what they've done in the 4th inning since the All-Star break. It's not been a good one.
No.
And now Garrett, 3-0 on the ground, moans and groans. Well, it's rained quite a bit today, but if he wants Marcell Ozuna, they're going to make it rain a little bit more here with some boos.
The Bulls are going to be raining out pretty damn soon, boy. Strike! Right down the damn joint.
Finds the strike zone with a cutter.
What the hell are you swinging at, Ozuna?
I think Marcell probably sitting cutter again. He went to the sweeper. He was thrown to the cutter. It's the pitch that he uses the most. In fact, he threw it 3-0. He's probably not giving Marcell a fastball in the strike zone, at least for the next pitch. He saw some spin. It's almost going to be a cutter, so that ended up being a big pivot in that ball game. He steps off here, does Garrett. That was the moment that I'm referencing. He usually calls his own pitches. He wanted a fastball. Francisco Alvarez thought Ozuna looked down on a previous splitter, so he called for the splitter, and Ozuna got the double. Out into left center here off the sweeper. That drops. It's going to score another run. It is a 5-run fourth now.
5-1 fourth.
He did not hit it hard. It did not matter, and probably better off because it got down really quickly for a sweeper that went off the end of the bat here for Marcell Ozuna. And I think based on what you're talking about that last at bat, remember it was pitches that were in. You talked about the split. They're clearly trying to work in the way. And Marcell did a great job of staying on it just long enough. The Braves right back in this game. And Ozzy Albies is the ninth man to come to the plate here in the fourth.
Strike right there. Strike two.
Mets got up 6-0, but the Braves have the tying run at third here with one away. 0-2 pitch. And Ozzy fouls it off. Ten of the last 13 Braves have reached. Ozzy trying to keep the line moving. 1-2. Ball strike. And Ozzy with a word for Nick Lennis. So the ball had the spin, but it didn't have the break. I think Ozzy saw it up and away, and it didn't get the movement that Reed Garrett was going for. Now, whether or not it actually caught the strikes on it is really close. Two away, and Sean Murphy down. As the Braves have batted around, Sean started off the rally with a walk. It takes 98 inside here.
Takes 98 inside. Braves have batted around.
No. So these
Strike right there.
They're backing up a little bit now. They're kind of getting these calls. You almost feel like that one was coming, but it did not look like it was a strike. Instead of 2-0, 1-1. That went nowhere near. You mentioned some of the walk issues for Reed Garrett. What's interesting is that it's been a much bigger problem for him when he's facing the lefties. When he is facing right-handers, it's really good elite level, less than 5% walk rate. But the left-handed hitters, almost 19%. 17 of his 22 walks, or I guess making now 18 of his 23 have been to left-handed hitters. Well, he's threatening to walk the right-handed hitter, Sean Murphy, right now.
Ah.
We've told you many times recently the Braves by far and away the most walks in baseball since the All-Star break, and that's continued tonight. And here's another walk. 2 for Murphy in the inning. And the bases are loaded. You think Sean Murphy's ever walked twice in an inning? I'm going to say no. I know you're going to go to the tape for us. Never. First time tonight. We were here for history last night with Alonso's homer, and now tonight with Murphy's 2 walks in the 4th.
We're getting ceremony tomorrow. Much you're here.
Let's take a look at our Yellowwood Bringing the Lumber feature on Michael Harris.
Money Mike.
Swinging such a good bat, 1 for 2 tonight. Look at the last 20 games. It'd be a nice time right now for Michael to come through again. He has been excellent. We need another one here in the 4th.
Michael Harris drives it to deep center field. Grand slam, baby! Money Mike, grand slam home run. 58th RBI of the year. 9 in the 4th.
He continues to crush your cutter, spinner, as a dead center gets on the pitch, and then also the home run as it goes over that orange line. Wow. By a couple of feet.
By a couple feet.
The Mets got 3 in the first, 3 in the second, and now the Braves with 9 here in the top of the 4th. What an inning. My goodness. It's good to see. Listen, no getting around.
They put a 9 spot up.
Nothing after 2 innings. All the momentum in the New York Mets' favor. And you think about how last night's game went, and it is easy to just kind of get down, hold up, and feel like, you know what, we're done tonight. But the Braves offense refused to allow that to happen. We still got a lot of baseball left. Yeah, it's hard to believe it is only the top of the 4th. Factor in the over hour and a half rain delay, and now already 15 runs between the two teams. Second career grand slam for Michael Harris. The last one came last year at San Francisco. And the one tonight is precipitating a lot of boos here at Citi Field for the Mets faithful. The sweeper does get Eli White. Listen to the boos as we roll the break. We're going to cheer because we got excited about this one for Michael Harris, the dead center grand slam. Here the Braves up 3. These are the rivalry series presented by Booking.com.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing yield differences in only 2 of my fields?
Great question, Alan. I've taken some soil samples. It looks like you might have some fertility issues, especially in that northern field.
From personalized insights to year-round support, we always show up. Channel.
Baseball's biggest after party of the season returns to Las Vegas for the 2025 MLB Awards, presented by MGM Rewards. Join co-hosts Roywood Jr. and Mookie Betts in honoring MLB's best of the best from 2025, Thursday, November 13th, live from the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. Scan the QR code to learn more before tickets for the Star-studded celebration go on sale. The 2025 MLB Awards, presented by MGM Rewards.
Your daily baseball starts with MLB Central. Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns, interviews with the players, and a little bit of everything else. The baseball game begins with MLB Central, weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
Well, how about that's out for the fourth inning? Things were looking good for my Pirates down there in the dugout, so guys are trying to shake it up, coming all the way up here to the last row here in Citi Field out in the left field. I guess we call these the bleachers. And there's turn around. I think I might stay up for the rest of the game, boys.
Yeah, I don't know that you're allowed to leave. Really not an option.
Well, I can tell you there's a lot of Mets fans up here who started to really eye me once I showed up. And things started going south.
Are there any vendors that deliver anything up there? Or are you on your own?
I think we're on our own.
Okay. Is your nose bleeding?
It is not.
Okay.
But I do have oxygen.
Wiley goes up there. The Braves scored 9 runs in an inning for the first time since September of 2020. Unbelievable. It was fun to watch.
I'll be right back, everybody.
I'm not quite sure what the call was.
All right,
It
dude.
was kind of hard. And then when he got to right before he got to third base, he said, "Oh yeah, I better make sure I wait till the whole thing." He's kind of doing it sideways. I'm just making sure he got it in because, as we know, if you don't do it, you're going to hear about it. And Soto went around, and Bummer gets it. 4th strikeout to start the bottom of the 4th. It's hard to do, but this is a really nice job by Aaron Bummer to get Juan Soto to chase something outside of the zone. You got to get ahead to make it happen. And Soto did really put up to the fight. Soto had a 2-run homer back in the second. The game has changed a lot since then. We had so much time today. I took the last bus, which still gave us just all the downtime plus the rain delay. So I was walking around the ballpark a little back there. We've never been anywhere but in our booth or down on the field, clubhouse, whatever it may be. So I got curious and walked around this suite today, section 538, where Wiley is right now. I was just taken back by how far away you really are from home plate. And I thought that doesn't even do it justice. You feel perfect. I'm taken back by your cinematography skills. Well, you know, just a little bit of everything. I was looking forward to showing that, and I don't see Wiley taking anything. Of course, when I get some feedback from the shooter, where can I be better? Transition might have been a little too quick when I threw down from the side, I felt like. Wiley just had a friend up there. He had ice cream. He wasn't sure. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And they also thought, you know, you should walk after you eat, that kind of thing, right? So let me get some steps. I haven't done much here. And on the way down, my left quad was like, that's enough. I'm done. Not interested in climbing up the stairs anymore. Where's the closest elevator? It was super discouraging. I mean, it wasn't that much. I remember, I'm not sure how much the start of those big cardio days afterwards, go run stadiums all day long. I went up 1 flight of stairs and just had it. And I couldn't do it. Back to Bummer. Boom. Low throw, but Van Wilson picks him up. Well, I'm impressed all the way around. I'm impressed with why they made it up there. Pete Alonso, 2 RBIs singled in the first, a fly out in the second. Bummer getting ahead of him 0-2. What a
blue chip, not even obviously for the Braves with the big 9-run inning, but even the way that this offense for the New York Mets looks, and it's with a couple of hitters, but you see Soto going outside of the strike zone, you see Pete Alonso chasing some pitches, that little ground ball back to Aaron Bummer. This is a team that is feeling it, right? They came in not playing very well. They had a good game one. But when they see what happens, I think in that kind of inning, you get those feelings that they either lose a lot. And if you get a little contagious and it starts to have a similar feeling, and the mood just looks like it has completely changed here for the New York Mets.
Yeah, this place was rocking and rolling when they got up 6-0. Now look, as we said, there's such a long way to go. Everything shifted so quickly after that 9-run fourth. Frustrating there for Aaron Bummer. He threw that curveball, trying to get that swing and miss again. Down and in, but it looks like it caught the foot. Pete Alonso. The toe box there. Think about it. We haven't even played a full 13 innings in this series. There have been 33 runs scored. A lot of offense so far at Citi Field.
Yeah, a lot of offense. McNeil held up.
Still playing catch up, trying to fill out that fourth inning. So much was going on. And then, you get we have more than 9 hitters come to play. That can wreak havoc on the score sheet. It does. That's why I score at pencil. Darren O'Day says he does his in pen. This is a mess right now. This is why I never score in pen. The air is human. So the hit by pitch with Alonso, now 3-2 to McNeil. McNeil down to first, Alonso to second. Big walk now, and not 3-4 each here between the Braves and Mets.
Yeah.
The pitchers have had their struggles here tonight. Sean Murphy paying a visit.
Where?
You're thinking about the pitch count for Bummer at 38. Remember, he threw 52 earlier this year. Now, that was in his first career start. That was on July 5th against Baltimore. There's a sweeper down into by 10. Based on what we talked about yesterday, Brian Stick of this rotation, where it is, if there was any trouble, they probably have to add a reliever. Chance we'll see that before this road trip is over. Now, a couple of short starts from Carlos Carrasco and Spencer Strider. That's why we're pushing Aaron Bummer here a little bit with that 7-man bullpen. That almost hit Marte.
That's almost hit Marte. Dun, 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 dun.
Talking about feast or famine. I think it was more famine. See a Bummer can get Marte and get this wild fourth inning.
Wild fourth inning. 9-1 top half. Braves 2 on, 2 out. 2-2, balling the dirt.
Keeps it in front. So 3-2, moments on deck for the bat. The payout pitch, but Bummer spins around.
Almost spins around. Well, folks, I'm gonna head out for the night. If it wasn't for that base hit, son of a bitch. Out. 9-6. You ain't happy if you're a Mets fan, I can tell you that. Polar bear at home plate. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. But I am going to redirect you folks to On the Go with Seal on my partner, one of my good favorite partner channels.
I'm Jordan, and I expect more when it comes to treatment.
Okay.
Because I am so much more than my disease.
Hang on.
And Kisqali do more for you. Talk to your doctor. Visit Kisqali.com to hear real patient stories.
It's another live only series presented by Citi.com. Check for a call. Your live only game accommodations at Booking.com.
Febreze.
Victor, why are you still living with odors? Back in there and freshen instantly with Febreze Air Mist. That's right. Febreze is hot, floats over and quickly fills the room to find but the fried fish roll. 18 odors? It's impressive. Great Febreze Air Mist to keep your home smelling fresh and clean. That's a great baseball and good guest following. Well, baseball like I'm so kid like a little teenager. No, try to hit that man. It's unhittable.
All stay in good hands. Replay. Eli White with a throw. Murphy to 10 and the 4. 36 for the season for Eli White. Second strong run is built to 96 miles an hour in the pass from the outfield earlier this season, but not the money. And think about that. 2 outs. And you get a good jump if you don't clip off and he's still out. By the way, great kick by the 4. Charles Murphy on the other end. Doing some good work. Keeps the momentum in the Braves' favor. See what Atlanta can do.
Top of 5. Ball 1. Well, 1-1, Joe. Nacho Taco. Have a good night, folks.
So the new pitcher here is Paul Blackburn. He was just
Paul Blackburn.
Today. He's been out since with a right shoulder impingement. And a guy who has been in the rotation over the course this year. He made 4 starts in the last couple of relief appearances as well.
Oh, all right, well. This one.
Now, 2 of those 4 starts came against Atlanta.
Oh. To Alonso. Yeah, well, I can tell you this much. Right? I'm not going to jinx them, but at least we got a game. I accidentally put myself backstage. I didn't mean wrong button. Damn it. But if you haven't seen the top of pin my chat, once the top half of this inning ends, I will redirect you to on the go Ceylon. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I better post it in this chat. Done, 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 done. Yeah, but it should take you over there. Peace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peace. And if you haven't checked out fans of the Green Bay Packers, go check them out. And go check out On the Go with you. I highly recommend you guys subscribe to this channel and his.